Ladies and gentlemen, live from YouTube and 3 undisclosed locations in North America, it's time for an evening of mixed drinks, cool cats, and socially distant comedy. Hang on to your highballs because it's time for Cocktails and Quarantinis, starring the Lounge Guys. Please put your virtual hands together for the master of mood, the sultan of swing, the landlord of lounge, Martini Bob.
Hey everybody, how we doing? Hello, we're live on the internet, on the whole world. This is amazing. Incredible. Cheers.
Next up, he's tall, he's talented, he's totally high right now. He's Tommy Daiquiri.
Hey everybody, oh my God, look at this. We're on the internet. I can't even believe it. I'm not even paying for this. It's amazing.
And last but not least, currently on parole for 6 criminal violations, including sports gambling, public intoxication, and high-speed internet theft, it's Jimmy, the Shot, Chitagliano.
Hey, how's everybody doing out there? Oh, look at you guys.
Hey, I can
Look
see
at you guys.
Unbelievable.
Holy crap, you're like little Max Headrooms out there.
Amazing.
Amazing. Technology, even when it screws up. Oh.
Guys, we should drink up to this, don't you think? And you guys at home watching, you should drink too. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers to you guys. Where's my camera? Here you go. Bada bing, baby.
Oh my God.
That's some good stuff right there, guys.
Woo! It's incredible.
It's amazing.
We
Good
are
stuff.
live. We are live on the interwebs. This is insane. We're all quarantined, but we're all together, even though we're apart. I mean, isn't technology wonderful?
Yes, this is amazing. This interface, it's reminding me of Hollywood Squares. And speaking of Hollywood Squares, that bastard Shadow Steven better be glad he's in quarantine. He owes me $5,000. That's right.
Hey, hold on a second, guys. I need to fix, I'm having connection issues with my bandwidth.
Oh, you're looking a little choppy. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just had to adjust my shorts.
Oh, hey-oh.
Sorry about that.
Hey-oh.
That's one curve that doesn't need flattening, if you know what I mean. Hey.
I know what you mean, baby.
That's a topical reference, y'all. I made a topical reference. Hey, you know what, guys? It's so good to see you guys. It's been so long since we performed together. What do you say we get started with a song?
I think that's a great idea. That's ordinarily we travel with a 12-piece orchestra, but you know, our band is currently separated all over the earth. So I think we're gonna have to do this one, gentlemen, Acapulco.
Oh.
You ready?
You said it.
All right, I'm gonna count us off. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nationwide lockdown, gonna set my soul on fire. Your city is a ghost town, there's no one around, so crack a beer and retire. Well, there's a lot of hot women who are sheltered in place. They want to see the lounge guys face to face. We're here to entertain from a very safe space, so viva pandemic! Viva pandemic!
How I wish that I had more than just one roll of TP. The pantry is empty, my cupboards are bare. Just how long will all of this be? There's no beer, no bread, no meat or wine. It's hard to enjoy this quarantine. But we're here to help you pass the time, so viva pandemic! Viva pandemic!
Viva pandemic with your Purell squirting and your face mask flirting, all hopes down the drain. Viva pandemic turning day into nighttime, turning night into daytime. I'm all mixed up. I'll never feel the same again. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna stay indoors. I'm gonna have some liqueurs. I'm gonna Zoom a friend tonight.
Let's Netflix and chill. It'll be such a thrill. Hey, Narcos is out of sight.
COVID-19 is a serious drag. It's changing our plans and making us mad. But the future is bright, so don't be sad. Viva pandemic!
Viva pandemic!
Viva Viva Pandemic. That's right. Yeah. Wow.
Hey,
Beautiful.
That wasn't off key at all,
No,
gentlemen.
that sounded
No.
wonderful. That sounded wonderful, guys.
better than if it were live.
Yes. Well, gentlemen, here we are. Here we are. And let's say hello to our Facebook friends over there, or our YouTube friends, whatever this is.
Oh, hello, buddies. Oh, look, there's people talking. It's amazing.
Hey,
Yeah,
look.
that's,
We've got literally dozens of followers. It's insane. It's insane.
I know.
Yeah,
Well,
Craig
gentlemen.
Isley, David Perry, Chris Patrick, Chad Harris, Digital Demented. I'm just reading names.
It just sounds like syllables to me, Jimmy. But hey,
I know it's what happens when you put words together.
Well, gentlemen, here we are. This is amazing. We're locked down during a global pandemic. I mean, this is upsetting. This is the first time in history that the lounge guys have been separated by distance. It's a tremendous emotional sadness for me. We do everything together, Tommy. Jimmy. I mean, we live together, we eat together, we sleep together, don't we, guys?
yes, we're extremely fluid in all areas. All areas.
I mean, I don't even know where the hell you are, Tommy. Where are you?
Oh, I'm broadcasting live from my timeshare in Boca Raton, Florida. Yes, that's right. I bought into this baby as an investment property back in the 80s on a dare from real estate mogul and convicted tax felon Dave Delgado. I don't know if you saw his infomercials in the 90s, but I got it for a steal, fellas. I'm pretty sure Dave stole it. But it's a wonderful space. I've enjoyed it for many years. It's got 3 bedrooms, 2 hot tubs, 47 toilets, and 57 bidets. It's insane. It's insane.
Wow.
My TP bill every month is just through the roof. But I get to split time with it with 12 other celebrities. I get it 4 weeks every year. I get it between Dick Cavett and Andy Dick. And a little known fact, Dick Cavett is a notorious coke fiend. Yes, that's true. People don't know that. And it's wonderful because every time he leaves, I'm always finding like little hidden pockets of cocaine everywhere. It's amazing. There's half a key of coke under the couch cushions right now. I mean, it's a great deal. The only drawback to it is that there's a little known clause in the contract that I didn't read when I first signed it because I can't read, but it says that I have to maintain a residency inside the timeshare for 3 months every leap year, or I have to pay the Panamanian mob $63,000. I'm not sure why, but it just so happens that 3-month period coincided with the lockdown. So I'm good, man. I turned my rumpus room into a disco, as you can see here behind me. I've got my boogie shoes on. I've got the Bee Gees cranked up, and I'm snorting up Dick Cavett's leftover cocaine. So I'm having a ball. How are you, Bob?
Well, I'm doing pretty good too. As you gentlemen know, I'm a bit of a doomsday prepper. It's kind of a hobby of mine. You know this, Tommy, about me, right,
yes,
Jimmy?
yes.
Yes, I love that show, Doomsday Prepper. So I'm coming to you live from my safe room, 26 feet underground in my backyard. I've got everything down here. I mean, this place makes that hatch in Lost look like the Mickey Mouse Club. I've got everything down here. I've got a large screen television. I have a pool table. I have a stripper pole. I have a stripper. I have 20 gallons of vermouth. I have 3 large barrels of gin. I have 37,000 lemon twists, and I have the corpse of Jimmy Stewart.
Wow. Well, I mean, it's always good to have the corpse of Jimmy Stewart around during a global pandemic. You know, you never know when that could come in handy.
Yes.
Well, I've also got Kirk Douglas and Mickey Rooney down here on ice, not to mention Jane Seymour.
Oh, I didn't know Jane Seymour was dead. I don't think Jane Seymour is dead.
Well, gentlemen, she hasn't moved in over 45 minutes. Either she's stoned out of her mind on some sort of drug, or I have a lot of explaining to do when this thing is over. Anybody know a lawyer?
I got a few on retainer.
Alexander Shannara. I see his billboards, or I used to see them when I could go outside.
That's good to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jimmy, how about
Well,
you?
guys,
Where are you?
Well, I'm coming to you live from Broken Promises Rehabilitation Clinic in Joliet, Illinois.
Ah.
Now, I use the term rehabilitation clinic very loosely. I mean, this place has all the best booze and drugs you can get your hands on. Nobody's getting rehabbed up in here, if you know what I mean. It's more like a spa for inebriated celebrities, you know. As a matter of fact, I'm in the middle of a hot tub party as we speak.
Mm, wow.
Oh, Barbara Eden just took a bikini top off.
Oh.
Oh, hey, no, it's okay, Babs. Salute. You keep your flow going, all right? Don't let me interrupt.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie, fellas. She still got it.
hey, I dream of Jeannie, but who doesn't, you know?
Oh, yeah. Now, I got to be honest with you guys. I've never been one for this social distancing, you know, except for that one time in 1984 when Three's Company's Joyce DeWitt gave me the clap.
Oh.
Yeah, that's something you don't want knocking on your door, Jimmy.
You tell me about it. You know, she seems so nice on that show. You know, you think you know people, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. But the way we figure it, we crank this bad boy hot tub as high as it'll go. That sanitizes our outsides. And then we keep a solid flow of amber current. This sanitizes our insides. You know what I mean?
That's beautiful.
I mean,
better than
hell,
science.
Right now, we're the healthiest people on the face of the earth.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I've spent many a night in that hot tub. I've been to Promises many times, and that'll kill anything. So that's good thinking, Jimmy, because you know it's dangerous out there these days. You don't want to catch something. You know, I mean, you certainly don't want to get a fever.
Absolutely not. And speaking of which, Tommy, nice segue.
Oh,
Because you know what that means.
I think I feel a song coming on.
Oh, you think right.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. Just give me a second. I got to warm the band up. Oh, here we go.
There it is.
That's what I'm talking about. You ladies and gentlemen, hear this?
Use it.
Oh, shit. Nope. Start the band over again. Technical difficulties abound.
It's a live show, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know. That's what happens. That's all right. Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When I put my arms around you, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling hot. I know you are too, ladies. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever.
I'm feeling it. I'm
And
sweating
I'm
all
not
over,
talking
man.
for the wiggle. This new thing, fever started long ago. Oh! Oh, yeah! Hear that? Let's do it. Romeo loved Juliet. Juliet, she felt the same. When Juliet put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame. You give us fever. When we kiss it, fever with thy flaming youth. Fever, I'm a fire. Fever, yeah, I burn forsooth. You didn't know I'm in Billy Shakespeare, did you, Tommy?
Oh yeah,
I'm a pretty well-read some bitch, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean.
Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, yo, don't you dare, he gives me fever. With his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I'm his missus, oh Daddy, won't you treat him right? Go! You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, take a break.
Jimmy, it's still got it, man. It sounds like
Oh, baby, I got it bad. Wrapping it up. Now you've listened to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks were born to give you fever. Be it Fahrenheit or centigrade, they give it the fever. When you kiss some fever, if you live and learn. Fever, till you sizzle, and what a lovely way to burn. 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 You know what I'm talking about, babe.
beautiful. Oh, Jimmy. Oh my goodness.
Bravo.
Nailed it.
That takes me back, baby. That takes me back. That's beautiful,
Yes.
man.
I got an eyebrow workout during that one.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
incredible. You know, Jimmy, I am so glad that you're singing about having a fever and not actually having a fever, because that would be bad. Because, guys,
Oh, yeah.
guys, we have to stay healthy.
Yes.
And in order to stay healthy, the CDC has recommended that people wear face masks in public. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I tried to order one off Amazon.com, but my order won't get here until 2029. So people have been making their own masks, their own face masks. Tommy, have you been making a face mask?
Absolutely. I've been making my own face masks. In fact, I will show you exactly how easy it is. What I've done is I've taken equal parts cold cream, Noxzema, and baby oil, and I've blended it smooth. And then what you want to do is you just want to put it on your face all over 15 minutes before you go to bed. And then once you've got it on, you leave it on. Then you take a washcloth and you just wipe it off. And I tell you what, fellas, ever since I've been using this face mask, my pores have never been tighter. I've got a rosy glow. In fact, I look like I just came out of the plastic surgeon's office. And I swear to God, guys, I can hear better. I can taste better. I've got more chest hair. It's amazing.
Tommy, not that kind of mask. A face mask to protect you from viruses. You know, something to cover your face.
Oh,
Your face.
oh, that's different. Oh, well, in that case, I'd probably just make one out of a pair of my old pants. Everything I wear is 100% Italian imported polyester. And I'm telling you, man, these pants will stop anything. I mean, I've stopped bullets with these pants. I've been shot twice in the crotch and nothing's gotten through. In fact, nothing's getting inside these pants except the ladies. Hey-oh!
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Seriously,
you got
polyester,
it. That's a
polyester will stop anything, truly. So I think I'll be good. What about you, Bob?
Well, thank you. I like face masks. I like fabric face masks. But actually, I've been trying something slightly different. It's a different approach to the face mask. It's this. How's that look? What do you think?
Reminds me of summer camp.
Yeah, it brings out my
Not in a
eye.
good way.
Yeah. Well, this is CDC approved. It even has a filter. Yes, that's right.
Oh.
Coffee filter, but it's still a filter.
Is
So
it regular or decaf?
I'm not sure. I'll have to take this to my lab and have it inspected.
Yes.
How about you, Jimmy?
Well, I made mine out of one of my most favorite fabrics of all time, nylon stockings. This stocking is courtesy of the one lovely Linda Carter. Thank you, Linda. Who loves you? She's a real Wonder Woman. You know what I mean?
I see what you did there.
She too still got it now. But yeah, what you're doing, this one actually has a lace top. They come in an array of colors. Today I went, classic beige mist. But yeah, it has the lace top, because I'm fancy like that. And what you do is you just take the lace top and you stretch it around your face like this. And then normally I would attach hooks. I just got this off Linda, so I don't have the hooks around my ears, but I'll hold it like this. And then, so you have all this extra room. You can put snacks, you can put your drink. I usually put like a a liter of bourbon in there with a long straw, and I'm just walking around drinking. I ain't got to take the mask off, expose myself, or nothing. And
That's great.
I tell you, it's. I love this smell too. You know, it's like I love the smell of nylon stockings. You know, it really takes me back to college.
Oh, were you quite the ladies' man back in college?
No, not really. I just robbed a lot of liquor stores.
Uh, that's
Yeah.
that's very on brand for you, Jimmy.
You said it. But now, anyway, the scientist types are also saying we got to have these hand sanitizers and stuff like that to protect yourselves. But the store's out. I don't know. You know, you guys know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, absolutely. I don't take any chances with my hand sanitizer. In fact, I've been drinking a bottle of glass cleaner every day for the last 4 weeks. And I tell you, it's worked wonders. It's light, it's refreshing. It does burn going down and coming back. But other than that, my hands have never been cleaner. And the best part, no streaks, not a one. It's beautiful.
That's
So
great.
I'm feeling good about it. What about you, Bob?
Well, yeah. I actually went to Piggly Wiggly last night to get some hand sanitizer, but naturally they were all out. So I just grabbed a bottle of Thousand Island salad dressing. Doesn't seem to work at all, but my hands do sound like a thousand islands. I mean, it smelled like a thousand islands, especially Guam for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, Guam is very pungent. It is the most pungent of the islands.
I know, yes. I spent some
Now-
time there in the 70s.
Right. Well, now I've been making my own hand sanitizer. It's an old family recipe actually. It was made from things that, well, I have in abundance around the house. And when growing up, we had an abundance of it. It's basically vodka and Vaseline. The vodka, so you pour the vodka in the Vaseline, and the vodka helps break down the viscosity of the petroleum jelly. So when you pump it out, it spreads, quite well. And I'm patenting it. And then this thing's not working. That's what you get when your brother-in-law. Okay. Anyway, I'm calling it. Let's see if I can get the label in there. Jimmy the Shots, hand sanitizer, and booze bomb in a pinch.
Oh,
Because you can drink it if you really need to. You know what I'm saying? Once this pandemic's over, you got a little left, toss it back. Get a buzz.
that's very green and forward thinking of you, Jimmy. That's very environmentally friendly, and will come in handy.
Yeah, you're like an Italian Walter White with your chemistry and stuff.
Yeah, and I made this label too. It looks good, right? That's my own signature. I've had that since I was a child.
You have lovely penmanship. Lovely penmanship.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, guys? It's good that we're all keeping safe and sanitized. I mean, that's very important. But when I first heard about the quarantine, I know a lot of people probably thought, well, what am I going to do during the quarantine? I mean, we're just kind of locked away by ourselves here, and that's on the surface that seems like it might be kind of boring. But actually, as it turns out, as you guys can attest, it's not boring during the quarantine. In fact, so much goes on during a quarantine that we wrote a song about it. Would you like to sing the song for the people watching on the internet?
Sounds like a great idea. Do you mind if I start this off?
Why don't you take it, Bob? Why don't you take it?
All right, are you ready on your end? Okay.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the first day of quarantine, Corona gave to me a warning from Dr. Fauci.
On the second day of quarantine, Corona gave to me 2 rubber gloves.
And a warning from Dr. Fauci.
On the third day of quarantine, Corona gave to me 3 face masks.
2 rubber gloves.
And a warning from Dr. Fauci. On the fourth day of quarantine, my Corona gave to me 4 rolls of Charmin.
3 face masks.
2 rubber gloves.
And a warning from Dr. Fauci. Yeah.
On the 5th day of quarantine, Corona gave to me 5 Tiger Kings.
Yes. 4 rolls of Charmin.
3 face masks.
2 rubber gloves.
And a warning from Dr. Fauci.
On the 6th day of quarantine, Corona gave to me 6 feet apart.
5 Tiger Kings.
4 rolls of Charmin.
3 face masks.
2 rubber gloves.
And a warning from Dr. Fauci. On the 7th day of quarantine, Corona gave to me 7 nervous breakdowns.
6 feet apart.
5 Tiger Kings.
4 rolls of delicate Charmin.
3 face masks.
2 rubber gloves.
And a warning from the sexy Dr. Fauci.
On the 8th day of quarantine, Corona gave to me 8 naps a napping.
7 nervous breakdowns.
6 feet apart.
5 Tiger Kings.
4 rolls of Charmin.
3 face masks.
2 rubber gloves.
And a warning from Dr. Fauci.
On the 9th day of quarantine, Corona gave to me 9 Zoom meetings.
8 naps a napping.
7 nervous breakdowns.
6 feet apart.
5 Tiger Kings.
4 rolls of Charmin.
3 face masks.
2 rubber gloves.
And a warning from Dr. Fauci, not Dr. Oz, Dr. Fauci. On the 10th day of quarantine, Corona gave to me 10 eps of Ozark. Great show, great show.
9 Zoom meetings.
8 naps a napping.
7 nervous breakdowns, she's hot.
6 feet apart.
5 Tiger Kings. He's hot.
4 rolls of Charmin.
3 face masks.
2 rubber gloves.
And a warning from Dr. Fauci.
On the 11th day of quarantine, Corona gave to me 11 fights with Janet.
Wait, is that Janet Reno?
Yes,
What the hell?
she knows what she did.
Oh, okay.
10 eps of Ozark.
9 Zoom meetings.
8 naps a napping.
7 nervous breakdowns.
6 feet apart from everything.
5 Tiger Kings.
4 rolls of Charmin.
3 face
There we
masks.
2 rubber gloves.
And a warning from Dr. Fauci.
On the 12th day of quarantine, Corona gave to me. This is my favorite part, guys.
Oh, yeah.
12 shots for Jimmy.
Oh, here he goes, everybody. Strap
There
in.
we go.
11 fights with Janet.
Yeah, well, here to you, Janet. Doing what you do.
10 eps of Ozark. I love Jason Bateman and Laura Linney.
Badass. Yeah. 9 Zoom meetings. It's a good thing about Zoom meetings. You can do this during it.
8 naps a napping.
Yo.
You're going to be taking a nap after this one, aren't you, Jimmy?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm a professional.
7 nervous breakdowns. Wasn't that a Rolling Stones song?
I'm coming. 6 feet apart.
5 Tiger Kings. You can do
Arr,
it.
arr.
You can do it.
Is it Carol? Whatever. Yeah.
4.
So I know I can do it. It's all
Yeah.
good. What's
Roll number
next?
4 here. 4 rolls of Charmin.
All right, and three face masks. I already did that one. 3
Two
face
rubber-
masks.
two
Why did I
rubber
get that
gloves.
one?
2 rubber
Ah,
gloves.
shit.
Catch up, Jimmy. You're falling
I
behind.
got it. I'm on it. Go.
Drink from the bottle, damn it.
Bring it home, Bob.
There we go. Here we go. Big finish. 1, 2, 3. And a warning from Dr. Fauci. Yeah.
Ooh,
Salute.
beautiful.
That was a lot of whiskey right there, guys. I
That's
need
a lot.
a chaser. I need a chaser real quick. Hang on.
That's a lot, Bob. That's a lot, Jimmy. That's
How are our people doing in the chat, by the way? Can we check on them for a second?
Oh, yeah.
there's some Viking references, and
I don't know what's happening with that.
Janet Reno scares some of the public, and well, she scared me. I don't want to go into it, but she knows. She knows. But you know, guys, Jimmy, are you okay?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Well, you know what? You know, watching you do all those shots, it kind of makes me want to have a drink. You know what, guys? The name
Me
of the
too.
is Cocktails and Quarantinis. You know, I think maybe, Bob, what do you think? We should show people at home how to make one of our own special Quarantinis?
Great idea, Tommy. Why don't we show folks how to do this? Like, do you have a recipe for a quarantini for us, Tommy?
I do. I've got all the things that I need over here, so let me get started. So first thing you want to do is you want to get some freshly squeezed orange juice and just squeeze that into your glass, just like that. I picked these oranges right off the vine in the backyard of my timeshare. But you just want to get a good squeeze of fresh orange juice in there, and then you want to take some vodka. I use some Grey Goose Reserve here. You want to add that in there. Some people like to add a little simple syrup, and you can do that. Some people like a little sweeter. Some people like to add a rosemary sprig. That's a very savory drink. But my secret ingredient is basically what you want to do is you want to go to your medicine cabinet, and basically you want to find all the pills that you have in your medicine cabinet, and then you want to pour all of the pills that you have into a mortar and pestle, just like this, and then you want to grind them up, get them to a nice fine powder, and then you put the powder in the drink, just like that, and enjoy. It's let me try this. That's light, it's refreshing, and depending on the prescriptions that you have, it's highly hallucinogenic. Oh yes.
Well, okay. Tommy.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Oh my goodness.
Tommy, you've seen my medicine cabinet. I'm not doing that.
Well, you just want to do it in moderation, Jimmy. You know,
right.
the quarantine's going to be for a long time, so you want to let it breathe a little bit, if you know what I mean.
I'll just pick and choose.
It's good stuff. I've been enjoying it, you know, for days. What about you, Bob?
Well, first of all, excellent Blade Runner reference. Yes, that was good. And I have a recipe for a quarantini. It's a little bit different. Honestly, all you need to do is take 2 slices of white bread, some Jif peanut butter, and a little grape jelly, and voila. That's all you need.
Bob, that's not a drink. That's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah. Okay, that makes so much sense now. I no wonder. It's still pretty good though.
Right.
Maybe you should model up some pills and sprinkle it on there. Make it a crunchy peanut butter. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
What about you, Jimmy?
How about you?
Well, you know, I thought about something that's both delicious and healthy. I start with the delicious, which is a glass of my favorite bourbon. Then I add the healthy, which is an Alka-Seltzer Plus cold and flu tab.
Ah.
Yeah, this one's citrus. See, it goes in there, you swirl it around, get it going. You don't have to wait for it to fully dissolve. It'll dissolve on its own. If you didn't want to drink about 3 or 4 glasses of this, that's delicious. And then, you just take a sip and enjoy.
Very effervescent.
It's very good. It's very good.
Yeah, you know, guys, that's an amazing drink.
Yeah.
You know, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Gary. That's Gary Busey.
You know,
God, I'm using Gary Busey's towel. Oh Lord.
Oh, might want to put that in the hot tub. Let it disinfect.
Gentlemen, can I bring the room to a more serious place? Can I take a moment to bring things down a little bit and ask a very important question? Can I ask this? I want honesty, honestly. Is anybody horny as hell? Is it just me? Yeah.
Are you talking to us or the people at home?
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to out there. Is anyone horny? If it's me, I'll I won't say any more. But I personally am I'm extremely sexual right now. Like,
It looks like so is Sam Frazier, apparently.
Hey, Sammy
Sam.
knows what's up.
Yes, I went
Sammy's
to
in
the
your boat.
naked party. It was
Sammy knows what's up.
actually.
So
Anyway,
Andrew Willamore.
being locked away down here in this underground bunker, I just can't stop thinking about all the sexy, beautiful women I've loved over the years. Yes.
It's quite a list. It's quite a
It is
list.
a list. Extremely. It's like a
Good memory.
photograph, honestly. And I got to be honest, it's driving me a little bit crazy.
You know what? I feel like a song's coming on, Bob.
It is coming on. How's the volume?
Oh, that's beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful.
Here we go. Y'all like Madonna? I love Madonna. I love Madonna, actually. Let's make it plural or past tense. Swaying room as the music starts. Strangers making the most of the dark. Two by two, their bodies become one because they're making love. I see you through the smoky air. Can't you feel the weight of my stare? You're so close, but still a world away. What I'm dying to say is that I'm crazy for you. Touch me once and you'll know it's true. I never wanted anyone like this. It's all brand new. You feel it in my kiss. I'm crazy for you. Crazy for you. Yeah. Martini Bob has loved a lot of women. Beautiful women. Women like Angie Dickinson, Diane Cannon, Callista Flockhart, Flo from Alice, Alice from Alice, Allison Janney, Judy Jetson, she was very animated, Jennifer Lopez, George Lopez, Laura Flynn Boyle, Babe the Pig, yeah, Charo, Jackie, Inya. I like women with single syllables for their names, one word names for celebrities. The cast of Designing Women, I did them, all of them, they loved it. Angie Dickinson, did I mention her? Yes, I did. They were all beautiful and consensual. That was the most important part. I'm crazy for you. Touch me once and you'll know it's true. I never wanted anyone like this. It's all brand new. You feel it in my kiss. You feel it in my kiss because I'm crazy for you. Touch me once and you'll know it's true. I never wanted anyone like this. It's all brand new. You feel it in my kiss. I'm crazy for you. Did I get saliva on the camera? I think I did. All right, people.
It's a little moist.
I love you so much. That's right.
Beautiful, Bob. That was beautiful. I'm very touched.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm here all night. Literally.
That was a great song, Bob.
It was a great song. You know what, Bob? You know, it's kind of wistful hearing you sing that song because, you know, it was so beautiful, but you're not going to get a chance to perform that live this summer. I mean, this whole pandemic thing has caused us to have to cancel so many gigs.
I know. It's a shame.
It's ridiculous. I mean, we all of us, you know, we tour individually, we tour together. I mean, we had so many gigs this season. It's just a shame.
Well, I mean, Tommy, like, what were some of the gigs you had to give up? I mean, we tour together, but we all do our own thing. So, what are some that you were looking forward to that you had to pass up?
There were so many, Jimmy. I had so many gigs that I had lined up this summer. My manager, I've got a new manager. He booked me all over the country, but there was a couple in particular that I was really looking forward to. I had a 2-night engagement at the Weeping Panda Bar and Grill in Cincinnati, Ohio. They have the best panda burgers I've ever eaten, and I've been to China twice. I had another. I was opening up for Metallica at the Bloodstained Social Club in Alberta, Canada. And I even got my passport renewed so I could go up there. And me and Trudeau are tight. And the one that I was really looking for, that I had to give up, and I was so upset about this. I was supposed to open up for Figrin Dan and the Modal Nodes at the Mos Eisley Cantina in Mos Eisley on Tatooine. And I had to cancel that gig. And those tickets are not refundable. I've got to lodge a complaint with Richard Branson the next time I see him because I want my money back. But that's just me. I mean, what about you guys? I mean, Bob, I know you had a bunch of gigs lined up.
I did. I had to lose. I lost 3 big gigs. All right. The first one was Poor Richard's Craft Brewery and Scientology Center in Starksville, Mississippi. That's one of Tom Cruise's favorite places.
Beautiful venue.
Yeah. And I also lost a gig at Narnia's Wine Bar. That was in Narnia.
That's a shame.
Yeah, you have to use a golden compass to get there. And last but not least, this one I'm most disappointed. I lost a gig at Uncle Larry's basement. That's not a bar. That's actually my Uncle Larry's basement.
Oh. That sounds weird.
It does. It is weird. Yeah, you don't want to go there. He's got wood paneling down there. It's creepy.
Well, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm
not going to touch that.
I think I have a few issues over this way, but I once saw I think it was the Georgia Satellites in Uncle Larry's basement.
That was a good show.
It was a good show. Well, before I freeze again, I'll tell you about some of mine. I was supposed to play the Bloated Liver Whiskey Lounge in Appleton, Wisconsin. That's the thing I do every year. It's like a benefit for whiskey makers, whiskey drinkers. It just all the money goes to whiskey.
Giving back.
Always, you know me. Also, I'm supposed to go to a new place, Los Druncos. I think it's in Mexico. Maybe it's New Mexico. I don't know. I was just going to Google it when the time came.
Sure.
But then there was the Leavenworth Federal Penitentiary in Leavenworth, Kansas. My cousin Walter Whiskey is an inmate there, and he got me the gig. I was really looking forward to that, giving back to some of my old business partners, you know what I mean, who are spending time in there, and also my cousin Walter Whiskey. You know what? I think I'm going to try to keep that one because I think he needs some cigarettes. Oh, and some hand sanitizer, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. I got that reference, Jimmy. I saw what you did there. You winked at me.
Yeah, I winked twice. Wink, wink.
I got that.
The grip is in.
That's clever.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it's good that, we're together. I hate that we had to cancel so many gigs. It was kind of a bummer. But, now that we're quarantined, we've got lots of free time. And I know that a lot of people have been streaming a lot of stuff, and watching lots of things. There's a lot of time down here. Have you guys been streaming anything? Is there anything you guys have been watching while you've been quarantined by yourselves?
Well, Tommy, as you know, I don't stream. It's against my religion. I'm old school. I prefer the comfort of a digital versatile disc or DVD for the layman. And plus I'm underground. My Wi-Fi signal is pretty shitty. That's right. So for the last 6 weeks, I've been pretty much entertaining myself with 2 things. A box of Zingers.
Oh.
And this Pollyanna DVD. Yeah. I mean, Pollyanna's a great movie, but after you watch it day in and day out, it starts to mess with your head a little bit. That's right. Especially this face right there. Stop looking at me, Pollyanna. Stop looking at me. I can feel your look. What do you know? What do you know that I don't know, Haley Mills? You devil woman. You evil devil woman.
Bob, are you okay? Do you need a minute?
No, I'm fine. I'm perfectly all right. I'm Haley Mills. She was on Saved by the Bell, first season. Nobody knows that.
Right. Okay, Bob. Well, that's nice. Jimmy, what about you? Have you been streaming anything?
Yeah, actually, I just finished streaming this series called Pornhub. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Not
It's like
familiar.
an anthology type of show, best I can tell. Kind of like, what's that, American Gothic or whatever it is?
Oh, I
One of
see.
those things. The storyline's a bit choppy and hard to follow, but the acting is terrific. Very spot on. They really give it their all. I'm not going to lie. There's another one Gary Busey suggested. What was it? Hey, Gary, get your face out of Catherine Bach's ass. I swear to God, Catherine Bach has been doing this Daisy Duke thing ever since she got here. Day one at the clinic. Talk about a one-trick pony. Gary, what was that series you were telling me about to start watching next? Was it? Oh, yeah. X-Hamster. Yeah, he said if I like Pornhub, I like that one too. So I'm going to try that one next probably.
That sounds good. Can you send me the links to those? I'd like to check those out.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Great. That's great. Well, guys, I have all the streaming services down here in my timeshare, but you know what? I have an extensive video library, and so I've been kind of going back to the classics. I have the entire series of Soul Train recorded on Betamax, so I've been binging that. In times of crisis, I really find the deep, dulcet tones of Don Cornelius's voice very soothing, very, very soothing. So I've been, watching some of that and just sort of, reminiscing about days gone by. But you know what, guys? There's more to do in the quarantine. I feel like that, people feel like that they're trapped, that they can't have fun. And I just want to tell everybody watching out there in the internet, and you guys as well, that this is a place and a time for everybody to have fun. You know what? And I feel like maybe there's a song coming on that could express how I feel about having fun during the quarantine. So if you know the words, you guys can sing along. Everybody that's dancing at home, get up. And if you're not dancing at home, get up and dance. This is going out to all my fans and all my friends out there having the time in the lockdown. This is for you. I drive 1,000,000 miles to be with you tonight. I'd get my car right now. So if you're feeling low, turn up your radio. The words we use are strong. They make reality. But now the music's on. I can hear it. Oh, baby, dance with me. Yeah. Pick it up. Move down. Down to the ground, pick it up. Move down, pick it up. Don't hang me on the borderline. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Everybody have fun deep in the world tonight. I can see you all out there in cyberspace. You're yearning for something more. You don't want to sit at home by yourself, all alone in your house. Turn your night into a disco party. That's right. Get up off your feet and move it. Pick it up. Move down. Pick it up. That's right. Move it down to the ground. Shake it up. Move down. Get up, get out what's inside of you. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Everybody have fun. Everybody have fun tonight. On the edge of oblivion. That's right, people. We're on the edge. We're dangling precariously close, but we can pull it back, folks. We can socially distance ourselves and bring this COVID to its knees. That's right. I'm coming for you, COVID-19. That's right. You're not going to bring me down. You're not going to bring my friends down. You're not going to bring this planet down. We've got time to party. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to have fun, everybody. That's right. Everybody, have fun tonight. All over the world. That's what I'm saying. You want to have fun? You want to get down with this COVID-19? Well, get it right out of there. Get some Windex going. Drink it down. Keep your hands clean. Keep everything right where it needs to be. Jimmy, Bob, you know what I'm talking about. We're going to take this.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, Tommy.
Everybody, everyone. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody wang chung tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody wang chung tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody wang chung tonight. Oh yeah, baby, can you feel it? I can feel the party right coming through the cyberspace. Can you dig it?
Oh, I can dig it.
I gotta find some more cocaine. Where's Dick Cavett? Somebody get him on the phone.
As a matter of fact, Wang and Chung are both here at the spa party.
Oh my God!
Yeah, they're in the hot tub.
Years.
They hey Wang. That's both of their names. It's like Wang and Chung. Who knew?
I gotta tell you guys, this has been a treat. But you know what? We should look and see who's talking to us in the comments section over there.
Oh yeah. Let's look at here. Sherry asked why are we flaunting TP in front of us?
Well, you know what? When you got it, you got to flaunt it. You know what I'm saying? I've got so many toilets in my timeshare. I've got a bigger shed. I've got a shed behind the timeshare that's bigger than the timeshare that's just holding the TP that I have for the bidets. So I'm thinking about selling it on the black market, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Somebody's mentioning that our wigs are surprisingly secure. These are not wigs. This is my real hair.
This is my real hair. This is all natural.
You can see the root.
I am a natural blonde. Believe me, the carpet matches the drapes. And if this wasn't a family show, I'd prove it.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yes, David, the show is sponsored by Zingers. That's right. I have an endorsement deal. I have to say Zingers 4 more times in the show tonight. So I've already said it twice. Expect it 2 more times.
Collect them all.
That's right. I gotta make bank after this thing. I haven't had a gig in 6 weeks.
Times are tough, man. You gotta make money where you can.
Yeah. See, what else? We got any more questions that you'd like to ask the? More information on. Oh, yeah.
Other man 2K asked, "Were you patient 0, Tommy, because you ate a panda burger?"
I don't know if I was patient 0, but I was at least in the top 5.
Well,
I don't like to brag. I don't like to brag.
Sherry asked, when is our next gig together? Pretty much after everybody dies and there's zombies, we're going to hold a benefit concert for the living undead dead people, I think, probably.
Yeah, more than likely.
I mean, you know, they're going to have needs. Not toilet paper, probably, but
right.
They're going to have needs. Brains, livers, shit like that.
Yeah.
Whatever keeps a walking dead walking. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Chad Harris thinks that Pornhub was a video game.
Well, it can be if you watch it correctly.
And he beat it. He beat it twice.
With these pants.
Hey, Martini Bob, were you born with those brows? Digital Demented wants to know.
Actually, these are chinchillas. I had them surgically implanted onto my face. It's the
Wang chinchillas?
Yeah, PETA's not happy about this. I gotta be honest.
You were lucky that you got them before they went on the endangered species list. Because you can't get brows like that these days. Believe me, I've tried.
We have a special guest in the chat. Her name is Mia Frost. Let's say hi to Mia, everyone.
Hi, Mia.
Hi, Mia.
Mia did a couple of shows with us in the past.
That's true.
She was dynamite, baby.
What did she miss? She came in an hour late.
Oh, well, we should start it back at the beginning. All right, let me get my
Let's
pillow
just start back.
All right, start again. All right. Ladies and
All right,
gentlemen.
here we go. Here we go. We're starting over from Mia. It's for me, everybody.
Starting for the beginning. Actually, she can watch. She can just.
I got a composition notebook as my.
She can watch this on the replay. She can watch this on the replay.
Eric Sokol asks, do any of us have piercings or enhancements or tattoos?
He should know. He was there when I got most of them.
I had an enhancement earlier. It'll probably wear off in about 4 hours.
David Perry is asking, is Jimmy on dial-up?
No, but you would think. It's
well, I think you have a rotary
Todd Bridges is over there,
don't you?
Todd Bridges is over there streaming old facts of life and different strokes and shit over there. He's been eating Edna's edibles all day, and now he's chewing a hole in the carpet, saying, "I know you're in there, Mrs. Garrett. I can hear your heart breathing."
Is different strokes what he's watching or what he's doing? Because those are two very different things.
Well, it's both. He's doing kind of he's watching and then acting out his part. It's weird. It's like fourth level shit that this guy's doing.
Very meta. It's very Andy Kaufman.
Yeah. Well, now it's very Todd Bridges.
Digitally Demented is asking for Copacabana, Tommy.
Oh, well, I don't know if I know the words to that song. Wink, wink.
Maybe if if we do an encore or something, if the people want it. I don't know.
If want an encore, I might be convinced to pursue it, but we still have some show left to do.
Mia is needing a White Russian. Yes.
Well, I could send Vlad over there.
Yakov Smirnov is available.
Yeah. What a country. No, actually, he's not. He's over in the hot tub, too.
I have a DVD of Red Heat.
He likes hot vodka. He puts it in. Uh-oh.
How many people are currently watching right now? Just out of curiosity, I can't tell. What's our number?
It's got to be at least in the dozens. There's at least double digits of people watching.
Well, I'm going to take a moment, a little break, and I'm going to go down to the wine cellar, gentlemen.
Oh, you have a wine cellar in your panic room?
Yes, that's right. I have a wine cellar underneath my underground bunker. It's like I said, this place is better than the Hatch and Lost. I'll see you guys in a moment.
All right. Well.
Ow, my back. I'm crawling down the hatch right now.
Be careful, Bob. Be careful.
I'm going one rung at a time. Rung 1, rung 2, rung 3.
All right, he's gone. Hey,
all right.
It says, how did Bob's, it looks like Mia and Sherry in the comments section are exchanging information. We're making a match.
Hey. LoungeGuysMatch.com. Oh, Yo Jay, I have a distance party next weekend. Do any of you have any good bat dip recipes?
Yes, actually I do. What you want to do is you want to get some fresh bat. I actually have a belfry on the top of my timeshare. You want to get 2 bats. You want to slow roast them for like 6 hours, low and slow. That's really the way to go. And then what you want to do is you want to get some cilantro, some onion, some jalapeno pepper, and sometimes some habanero as well if you like a little spicy kick. You mix it all together. You add a little bit of cumin and a little bit of sour cream, and you mix it all together. And I have a homemade tortilla recipe that is dynamite. It's a hit at every party. I've gone to Hugh Hefner's bachelor party every time he got married, and he always served it. I asked him, Hef, I've got to have the recipe for this, and he gave it to me. And he also gave me something else, which I had to get a cream to clear up. So just let that be a lesson to you. If you're going to have bat dip, make sure you get it from a clean source. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Now that cream you had, could you drink it? Oh,
Oh my goodness. It's Dexter, everybody.
Dexter Dramboli.
Dexter
How you
Dramboli.
doing, pal?
Oh my goodness, Dexter, I can't believe you're there. Have you been there with Bob the whole time?
Oh yeah, I've been down here the whole time. But don't worry, me and Bob are practicing strict social distancing. I stay on my side of the bunker, he stays on his. Occasionally, though, I hang out with his eyebrows. I think they were on Fraggle Rock.
Oh, I saw that episode. That's a great episode. But Dexter, I mean, how have you been keeping busy during this pandemic? I mean, what have you been doing?
Well, not much, really. I've been Zooming with some of my friends, like everybody. I've been Zooming with Kermit and Gonzo and Daniel Tiger from Mr. Rogers. Howdy Doody. Oh, I did talk to Miss Pibby, and she sent me nudes. So.
Oh, yeah, I got those too. Yeah, she really knows how to bring home the bacon, if you know what I mean.
Thick cut, if you know what I mean.
Oh
She
yeah,
also wants to fry it up in a pan. That's her kink.
yeah, it's the maple kind.
Yeah, that's a little weird, but you know, whatever floats your boat or whatever frogs your hog. I don't know what that means.
Clean
But Dex,
sky.
during all this pandemic, are you staying safe? I mean, have you been taking care of yourself?
Well, I mean, come on. I mean, being a puppet isn't the most sanitary lifestyle. I mean, I spend 95% of my day with a bare hand shoved up my ass. So I'm on edge. Let's be honest, all right? And this virus is terrifying. I mean, I just saw on CNN.com that Alf has coronavirus. He's like the Tom Hanks of the puppet community. I mean, he's a national treasure. If he can get COVID-19, anybody can.
Ooh, that sounds rough, man. Well, how are your spirits? Have you been keeping up?
Well, guys, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit lonely. I mean, after I binge watched every Jeff Dunham comedy show on Tubi, I pretty much ran out of things to do.
Oh, that's too bad, Dex.
Yeah, I'm kind of lonely and sad, and you know what happens when I get lonely and sad?
I think I know what you mean, Dex. I feel like a song might be coming on.
We have the best segues, guys.
It's smooth.
The
Smooth.
best.
When I never needed anyone, and making love was just for fun. Those days are gone.
Getting a lot of use out of this lighter.
Living alone. I think of all my friends I've known. But when I dial the telephone, nobody's home.
I got to get one of those lighters you use to light a grill.
All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Hard to be sure. Sometimes I feel so insecure. And love so distant and obscure remains the cure. Here we go, everybody. Sing along. All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Daiquiri on air piano. You never never took a lesson.
Not one.
Very convincing, Tom.
He's like Liberace.
Only skinnier.
And less dead.
Young.
That too.
I never needed anyone. That's right. I'm back. Back from the wine cellar. How you doing, Dex? Oh, I'm pretty good. How are you? Well, I'm not alone anymore. I'm with you. You want to sing? All by myself. Don't wanna be all by ourselves. That's right. You sing now. All by ourselves. Don't wanna be all by ourselves anymore. You know, Dex, I'm so happy that we're together. My lights just went out. And I think that means it's time to get romantic. You want to do this? I sure do. All right, let's make out.
Wow, this took a turn.
Come on, Dex. Yes.
Oh,
Oh, Dex. Oh, Dex.
Bob? Bob?
Oh, Dex.
That Pollyanna really did a number.
Bob, you okay, Bob?
Dex. Yes. Woo. Whoa. Yeah.
Wow.
You're gonna need to throw it in the washing machine after this is over.
Yeah, I know.
You shouldn't spend so much time alone, Bob.
Yeah, my God. Wow. That was exciting.
Alone doesn't agree with you, Tom. I mean,
Yeah.
Bob. Sorry.
As soon as this
I've been
Corona
drinking.
thing is over, we need to get you reintegrated into society very fast.
I have a question.
No, very slowly.
Can COVID jump from puppet to human?
I'd wash your hands just to make sure.
Thank you. I've
And
got
use carpet cleaner.
Yeah.
Use carpet cleaner.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
something antibacterial would be good. Well, I mean,
Dex is not breathing, actually. Okay, never mind. He's all right.
just set
You
him
know,
up.
guys.
Just prop him up next to Jane Seymour. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Guys, while I was down in the wine cellar, I found something. I found something. I found my stimulus check.
Oh, you got
Ah.
the stimulus check?
Yes, right here. Wait, no, that's Viva. Viva Las Vegas. Wait a minute. Where is it?
You can just tell us about it, Bob. No, there you
No,
go.
here it is. This is my
Oh.
stimulus check right there.
That's fantastic. I keep going to the website and it keeps crashing, so I'm glad you got yours.
I know. I'm so happy that I have this money now. And
Well, it's not a moment too soon. I mean, you definitely, since you lost all that revenue from the gigs, and you're certainly going to need it to pay for all that counseling. But honestly, what do you plan to do with it?
well, to be perfectly honest with you, I could spend this money on anything, but I've actually decided to use my stimulus cash to make me a better person. That's right. I might actually donate the money to a charitable organization, or perhaps I will, roam the earth and do good deeds. I might even, get closer to God through spiritual meditation. On second thought, that sounds like a lot of work. I'm not going to do any of that shit. All right. I'm just going to do what I've always done: chase skirts, drink alcohol, and live my best life. How about you, Tommy?
Oh, well, as soon as I get my stimulus check, I'm going to put a down payment on a sperm whale. That's right. I've got a sperm whale in mind. I've had my eye on it for a while. Whale rates are the lowest they've been since the whale boom of the 90s. And I'm not missing out on that again. I missed that the first go around. I'm not missing out. So like I said, I've got the sperm whale all picked out. I'm not really sure where I'm going to put it yet. But I mean, how big can a sperm whale be, honestly? I mean, it's that big in the picture. So I'd probably just put it in the guest bathroom or maybe the pool when I get it finished, next summer. But yeah, it's something I've been thinking about doing for a long time.
Why do you want to buy a whale, Tommy?
Oh, well, Bob, there's only two things that I know in life for sure. And one of them is that chicks dig whales. Believe me. Believe me.
Well, what's the other thing you know for sure?
Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
Smart.
It was
Smart.
Carol Baskin.
Okay, Jimmy. Jimmy. I've already said what I'm going to do with my money. Tommy has already said what he's going to do with his money. What are you going to do with your money?
Oh, I'm not getting a check. I hadn't paid taxes in like 32 years.
That's also very on brand.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, guys, it's good to see you. I'm glad that we've done this. I feel like that I've gotten closer to you, even though we're separated by, hundreds, if not thousands of miles. But we got to do this again. I feel like that this has been a long time coming, and we shouldn't wait so long for us to get together and entertain the folks out there in cyberspace, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we should not do this on Commodore 64s.
No, we should definitely upgrade to an Amiga.
I'm using an Atari 2600.
That's an Atari reference.
It has a cartridge with
to know what that is.
Yeah.
But you know what, guys? I feel like we should probably take this opportunity to thank everybody for watching. I feel like that it's been a wonderful night. It's been great to see all of you. I feel like that we should say thank you to all of the men and women that are out there as essential workers, non-essential workers, everybody that's keeping the economy going, everybody that's keeping the machines running. It's wonderful that you're out there, and we appreciate it. Bob, what about you?
Well, I think we should help. The health workers are most important. They're out there on the front lines. Let's give them a hand. That's right.
Absolutely.
Grocery stores, getting food to us. I mean, alcohol. Come on.
Yeah.
I like to thank all these small business owners, especially. I'd like to support them. All the restaurants and the bars, local bars and restaurants who are completely closed for the most part. I give them a shout out, and when this thing is all over, support them, catch them back up. And I especially like to thank Debbie, the lady that always has my favorite bourbon on hand when I go to the liquor store.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Debbie.
I want to give a shout out to the hard-working men and women that shipped in Birmingham for making deliveries, all the local restaurants and bars that are keeping everything running and keep everything going, keeping food on our table. So you got to help them out and put food on their table. So guys, this has been a blast. And by the sound of Lionel Richie dancing on the ceiling, I think we should take this one home. Everybody out there, we should dance along.
Singers.
Cheers, everybody.
Yes, and shout out to Lionel Richie for the jam, says Jason Beckham.
He's from Alabama.
Yep.
By the way, I'm selling the Martini Bob toilet seat. And there's a lot of toilet paper out there, so if anybody wants to buy this, it's only $19.99. I've got a warehouse full of these in the Ozarks.
That's a good deal. That's a very good deal. Well, everybody, it's been so wonderful seeing all of you live on the internet. We're going to come back sometime soon. I can't say when, but you know what? It seems like you've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed it. So we're going to do it again sometime. Hopefully by then we won't be in a quarantine. But if we are, we'll come at you live.
Who out there wants to hear one more song? Who out there wants to hear one more song?
Who wants to hear a song?
Yeah, who out there wants to hear one more song? Shot. Zach says. I don't know if that means. Oh, we got an encore. One more song, encore. Right after the Green Lantern chat. What the? One more. All right, we got encores, guys.
Scott's asking for an encore. Thank you, Scott. I paid him to do that.
Yeah, well, we got a whole list.
All right, gentlemen, who wants to take this one?
I'll do it.
All right,
I got one already lined up.
All right, Jimmy. Everybody out there, this one's going out to you guys. Jimmy the Shot's going to give you the encore. Take it away, Jimmy.
All right. We also have an after party. We have an after party. If you want to get in, send us a private message. I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing. Pay for every dance, selling each romance. Ooh, what the saying. There will come a day when you'll pass away. But what would they say about me? When the end comes, I know there'll be just a gigolo. Life goes on without me. I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, people know the part they's playing. Pay for every dance, selling each romance. Ooh, what the saying. There will come a day when you'll pass away. But what would they say about me? When the end comes, I know I was just a gigolo. Life goes on without me, 'cause I ain't got nobody. Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. I'm so sad and lonely. Sad and lonely, just like Martini Bob. Come on, take a chance with me, 'cause I ain't so bad. Been alone, baby. Woo! Been sad and lonesome all of the time. Even on the beat, only on the beat. Bop, buzzy, buzzy, bop, city bop. I ain't got nobody. Nobody cares for me. Nobody. Hey, hey, sing at this song. Woo! Sing it real low, baby. Little song, little love song. Wow! Sing it loud. I ain't got nobody. Whoa! I'm so lonesome, baby. You know what I'm talking about, Linda Carter? In love. Here it comes, baby. This for you, Barbara. I ain't got nobody. Nobody cares for me. Nobody. I'm so sad and lonely. Sad and lonely. Want some sweet mama? Come and take a chance with me, 'cause I ain't so bad. Been a lonely soul. Woo! Been lonesome all of the time. Even on the beat. Oh, Johnny on the beat. Been lonesome. Charlie mama. Oh, baby, said I ain't got nobody. I'm lonesome, said I. Nobody cares for me.
Thank you, everybody. Stay safe out there. We'll see you next time.
Wash your
Bye
hands.
from the Lounge Guys.